to my wife about people that like guests that you line up to come on the show. Like you'll text me and say, okay, so and so's coming in, or so and so's coming in, and then that so and so will text me, right? And they'll try to overcomplicate. Hey, I'm coming on the show, blah blah blah. What do you need from me? And all these things. And so I was talking to her yesterday about it, and she basically said, "Well, you got to understand, this is something you guys have been doing for a decade, and well more than that as far as preaching or whatever. But been on the show. Jerry's done radio for 25 years. You guys have been doing this KAPOW show. People get nervous. You guys don't think anything about it. You hit record or play, and you just talk, right? And
it's fair.
So I never thought of it that way.
I hadn't either.
I never thought of that
But
way.
if anybody's watched the show, this is the most this is the most organic show possible. We got Masters Week.
You know who bought me this cup?
Who that?
Jerry White.
Well, he's a good dude.
He is a good man. What's up, everybody?
Masters Week.
Welcome to KAPOW. Man, so we got another show coming up in a little bit.
Yeah.
At 1 o'clock.
The Demon Slayer. Oh, it's Dog the Bounty Hunter. Well,
hey, he's back, by the way.
Is he?
Dog the Bounty Hunter's
back. I like Dog.
Man, he's had so much plastic surgery that, Jerry, I don't even know, man. How do you... It's a lot of plastic surgery. It's a lot.
Do what you want.
You know who plastic surgeon I want? You remember the guy that played in the movie Hop when Abby was a little smaller, a little younger, and it's about a bunny, like an Easter type movie. It's Hop.
Vaguely.
I know you do because I know Abby watched it because Bailey and Haley watched. So this guy, so we're watching this series and it's about he's the president of the United States. That guy, the actor from Hop, and the world gets nuclear explosion. There's a volcano that erupts in the Antarctica and it floods. And so they have a secret city built for 25,000 people in Colorado. Okay. So he goes down there with all these people. And anyway, I said, this guy, he doesn't age. I said, he's got to be wise. So he must have done Hot when he was like 20. And so Ellie looks it up. And I said, there's no way. He's probably 40, 35, maybe. Yeah. 51. Doesn't look like he's had an ounce of plastic surgery. I said he sold his soul to the devil.
It happens.
I mean, I don't even know. Rob Lowe too.
Oh, that did, yeah.
Ridiculous. Yeah. And here you and I are looking 62.
Feeling 78.
What's up?
Only thing I want to bring to the table quickly is I'm going to bring this to the table. I'm going to put it right here on the table.
Put it on the table. Wait.
First time.
That could be
That's a different show. Yeah. First time in a long time, Kusa Christian is hosting soccer at home.
Really?
Yeah, tomorrow.
They're playing at the stadium?
Yeah, I guess.
Phillip Ellen Stadium?
Yeah.
So they bought them some soccer. Oh, they had them out on the other field, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, They've never played a home game?
And it's been a long time. From my understanding. So, very excited that I got a message last night from one of our favorite people, Dwayne East.
Okay.
And just remind, hey, if you can come out, love to have you come out. And this is something that hadn't happened in quite some time. Oh, yeah. Joseph scored 5 goals yesterday.
No way.
Dude's incredible.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm going to try to stop in and say hello to the home soccer crowd.
And when is this, tomorrow?
Sometime tomorrow. Yeah, I got the schedule.
Man, that's crazy. Have you ever broadcast a soccer game?
Yes, actually.
How hard is that?
Bro, no different. It's no different in soccer, badminton.
So-and-so passes to so-and-so.
I know nothing about it, right? But I got because I grew up, the only soccer dude I knew was Pele.
Do they still call it a striker? Is that a position?
Striker.
Okay.
Striker.
It's a striker. I played striker until they really could run fast. And they said,
George, yeah, man, we're gonna see you there tomorrow. And it was a soccer match. I got asked to broadcast. God, this had to be 96, 97, something like that.
Okay.
Only thing I got right was goal.
Is that your fun? The
was
best thing to do?
Yeah. Then just change the tonality of it. That's all I had. 5 o'clock, George says.
Do you know formations in soccer? Do you know how to call that?
Do you think I am Philip Pierce?
Does he know formations in soccer?
No, he don't. He doesn't.
I've been saying I don't think
He doesn't.
Philip Pierce can't even spell soccer.
No, but if you
quit watching, go back to work.
But if you put it,
I'm texting Nelly.
But if you make a cake like a soccer ball, Philip will eat it.
Hey, he ain't no dummy.
I tell you what, he is very talented at building lockers. His business.
Did they build Westbrook's lockers?
Yeah.
So his company built that.
Auburn.
Man, them things is nice.
They're good, man.
Man,
they're good.
Really nice.
And
they got them LED lights.
I think it has to be prefab stuff, and Philip just drives the truck. I don't want to give Phil too much credit.
That's not true. That's not true. That brother knows what he's doing.
You know what he needs to be doing is coaching football.
He sure does.
He needs to be coaching
high school football. Look what I'm wearing. Look at that. You see that? Real nice, Clark. Real nice. Jerry, you got about 5 of these. You refuse to put them on. You won't do it. I almost wore my master shirt today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Masters.
I know, but
PGA.
I know.
I got a couple of Masters. Hey, come Sunday, Jeff. I'm doing it. I'm wearing the Masters shirt. I'm wearing the Masters good hat. I got it at Christmas. Ain't broke it out yet. Yeah, man.
So you're gonna wear your green shoes?
Yeah. I'm going all green.
Hey, I saw Rory on the
love Rory.
I saw him on the practice tees this morning. Mm-hmm. Brother's got his Masters Nikes on with the green trim. Mm-hmm. They're white with green trim on the bottom. That looks good, man. Have you ever shown me something this morning? Not this video, but you were showing me that guy, Oz Perlman.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's crazy.
Let's look at a couple of these things. I want to show this and see if some of you guys can comment on this. But I want to see your reaction. We have not watched these. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see. Let's do.
Hold your hands out. Let me see both sides. Fear. It's just in your head. It's just in your head. What's your number one fear? Spider. So everybody watch. I'm going to take and I'm going to draw. Not too good at art. And I want you to see this. I want you to see this card. Okay? I want you to put your other hand on top. So that card is missing. It's gone. Put your other hand on top. That fear that's in your mind. Okay? You're thinking spiders are scary. If I could just, it's almost like a hypnosis. If I could just snap and it could disappear from your mind. If it could just evaporate. I want you just slowly to imagine that your fear of spiders went away entirely. And I want you to just lift this hand up slow. Lift this hand up slow, please. I'm serious. And I want you to see that spider on the card is gone. Because this is a thought in your mind. Yeah, check your hands.
What?
Hold your hands out.
Oh, that's so funny.
How does he do this stuff,
bro?
I mean, I don't.
Oz. Brian, thank you, man. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Here's your guy. Here's your.
What was even better? That was the Michigan guy.
That was the Michigan guy.
Yeah, it was funny for me.
This is the weird. This is the weird.
Sit down right here and interview anyone that's ever lived. Do you think your husband would guess who you just picked?
Yeah.
Don't say it. Do you think you know who it is?
Yeah, I guess.
You do think so?
I think so.
Okay, I don't want you to say it out loud because if you guess, that just means you're a good listener.
Yeah.
What do you think the last letter of this person's last name is?
I.
Okay, she smiled. That was correct. When you thought of this question, I saw you nod. You looked up. You definitely thought of. Were you thinking of somebody who's alive when I asked this question?
I did.
Yeah, I could tell. Versus Willie's got dead guy vibes written all over him. Is it a dead guy?
Yeah. For me?
Yeah, for you.
Oh, yeah, dead guy.
100% dead guy for Willie. 100%. He's got
Dead guy. Dead guy.
I think I know. I think you did a little cheat code here.
What?
I think this was a smart choice. Close your eyes, please. Close your eyes, Joe. I don't want you to see.
So
You guys see it,
awkward.
girl? Abraham Lincoln. You did Abraham Lincoln, didn't you?
Yep.
See, that's a classic choice. Willie's into history, but you decided. Tell us all. Who is it?
I chose my dad.
You chose her dad.
Oh, my God.
How? Tell me how this guy does this type of stuff.
You know, he does a lot of deduction, right? And he does a lot of research, and he listens. He looks at microfacial expressions and different things. He's like what I do in sales. Part of it is a gift.
From who?
That's well. Y'all like Oz? I think it's great.
It bothers me. It bothers me a little bit. And there's one. I'm gonna show that one that you that you did, that you showed me. And may have to, we'll see if we can figure out how to do this one.
I love it. Where are my fathers? Anybody? Who's got children in this room?
This is your guy.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Ed? I want you to catch that football. I want you to stand up for me, Ed.
Watch
I want
this
you to
one.
take that
Brian
football
Clout says
right now
the
in your
devil.
hands, and I want you to squeeze it hard, all your muscles, and I want you to feel in your heart, feel in your body what that football and what that game of football represents to you and your family, what it's giving you. Can you feel it? I want to squeeze it. Can you feel that? All right,
Look,
come
he's
on up.
squeezing
Let's
the
hear it for
ball.
Ed, everybody. Bless you.
Squeezing.
Yeah. Okay. It's a real
Let's
football.
get you on this side. Ed, I don't know.
This is Big Ed
Football.
Oliver,
Let's go. Here's what I
a
do.
man's man, a brute strength guy. He's a
Oh,
bull.
let me grab one thing here. I need this for the bills. Imagine your child's having their birthday, and they're about to blow out the candle on their birthday cake. Can you see this in your mind? And right when you do that, they're about to blow out that candle on their birthday cake, and right when they do that, they're about to make a wish. Can you imagine this happening right now? Everyone? Here's what I do. Come on closer, come on closer. I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to count to 3. After 3, I want you to tell us all what your child is wishing upon. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I want you to see this. Open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. They blew out the candle on their birthday cake. Tell us, what was that gift they wanted? Say it right now. Say it.
To go to Disneyland?
Crazy, right?
Watch this.
What happened?
He said, what happened?
Then you imagined it, right? Look at me, Ed. Ed, I got some right here. You imagined that they wanted to go to Disney World, right? And what did you imagine? Them blowing out the candle on their cake. You squeeze that football, right?
Oh. It's like Mickey Mouse.
Where? How? Where's that come from?
Yeah, I don't know. And it's Disney up in the cake.
He's an obscure guy, right? I mean, he's a big player, but he's not going to do an interview about his
I'm gonna
kids.
ask you.
No, but I'm sure he's doing
What I want to know.
data farming. I'm sure he's on people's social media accounts, their Instagram accounts. He's seeing that maybe they got back from. This one blows my mind here.
This one.
Who to throw that ball to? This is your own decision. 100%. True story?
True story.
All right, look around this room. I want to see your eyes. Look
QB1.
back and forth.
Right there.
He's a dude.
Go ahead. Tell us who you throwing it to first.
Dawson.
Toss it.
Dawson Knox.
Dawson Knox? That's exactly who I thought it was going to first.
See, Oz
that
wrote
left?
it down before.
You do it a
Yeah.
second time, it's skill. Get that ball back. Get that ball back. Close your eyes. I already saw it. I already saw him read the room. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Josh, say it as you throw him the ball. Open your eyes. Say it as you throw it to him.
Gregory Rousseau.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. Third time. You know what?
He's not a receiver,
Buffalo
right?
Bills.
Defensive
I'm not even
player.
writing it down the third time. I already know in my head. Say it. Say it. Who are you throwing to right now? Say it. Throw it to him.
Connor McGovern.
Throw it to him. I knew
Connor McGovern's the center.
he would do that. You don't believe me, do you? You need proof. Connor, stand up, please. Question for you. You a married man? I see a ring.
I am, yes.
Would your wife know your ATM PIN code?
No. Smart man.
Is there any way anybody in the world could know this code? You tell your folks, nobody, right? 0.
No.
0. Look this way. Think of the first number in this code. Imagine, look at me. 8. Is it an 8?
It is.
I got 8. Started at 8. 8. Oh my God. It's another 8. 8. 8. 5. Oh, is that your code?
It is.
I can't explain it. But just the fact that the 2 players he chose was his pin code.
I told you I know exactly who to throw it to. Dawson Knox, stand up for me, please.
What's your number?
Dawson. What's your jersey number?
God.
Say it. 88. Greg Russo, stand up. What's your jersey number? 50.
I can't explain it. I do got an interesting side story about Connor McGovern.
Yeah.
So he's such a nice dude. The Bills just re-signed him. gave him an extension, re-signed him, kept him out of free agency. Every game week during the season, he has the offense come over and he makes homemade pizzas for the team. I mean, for his offense. He loves cooking the pizzas. So for his press conference, they come in, he sign and everything. Right. The media's there, ask questions. He brought homemade pizzas for the media.
Really?
Yeah, dude's just a good dude.
We'll never get nobody bring us nothing for it.
Because there's, I would think that George or Daniel Harper or one of those people would step up.
We used to get people would bring stuff to the booth when we were doing football games. Before, like, I'm not talking about Etowah, you would cater that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about people just bringing stuff to the booth.
Sure.
And now nothing.
Yeah, I think part of that is because you always lock the door and you don't want to talk to nobody.
Darn right. No,
we gotta have
the reason.
We gotta have a prison slide.
That's true. The problem with leaving, why do people, when you have a sign on the door that says broadcasting or recording, do not knock, do not disturb, why do they insist on doing it?
Here's the thing.
They think it doesn't apply to them?
Well, I think that, first of all, and some people are going to find this out as we are going to be adding. That's a good pour.
Boy, you want something?
No, I'm good.
You good?
They're going to be we're going to be adding broadcast teams to our company. We want to do some more high school football. So we're in the search for the right people.
Okay.
People do not realize the time it takes
to
put on a good broadcast. I mean, truly.
No.
And we've got some good replies from people who are interested, right? They want to interview. Hey, Jason Bryant. They want to be a broadcaster.
Sure.
So my first question is, why do you think you would be a good fit? And look, for the ones who say because I'm funny, because I know football, I'll make the audience laugh.
Do you think people that think they're funny are funny?
No.
Okay.
No. Unless you're Kevin Hart or some of those.
That's fair.
But the best broadcast to me, and I'm far from the best, is the people who make it about the kids, but are able to be real.
Okay.
Right? We broadcast games together. Pretty much how we do a KAPOW show.
Yeah.
That's just our style together. Totally different if somebody else is sitting in your seat. I don't do it like that. Obviously, we have something over 35 years. It just works. We're funny. We multitask, but there's so much that goes into it.
I have heard when somebody filled in for me before.
Hey, man!
That you muted their channel on the board and they thought they were doing color and they were not broadcasting at all.
I didn't want to hurt their feelings.
I'm watching the game on YouTube. I'm out of town. I'm watching it on YouTube. I'm watching it live, and I text and I go, Jerry, did you mute that dude's microphone? And you said, I don't know what you're talking about.
But the fact is that it's supposed to be about the kids. It's supposed to be about the game. It's supposed to be about the culture of the program, the culture of the school, the coaches, the administration. It should never be about the broadcast team.
Sure.
When it's going well and the broadcast team is enthralled in the daily activities of the football program or basketball or softball or whatever the broadcast is,
right?
You get to interject a little bit more because you're in the daily routine, right?
George says because he's Mexican. That's why. Because it's funny.
Go!
Anyway, it's funny.
So I'll never give. I've gone straight Lou Holtz now in my life. Not being dead, thank God. I'm alive. And one of his favorite things to do.
You gonna stutter or spit?
No, Kevin Moore's not on here. He says he used to love to go and talk to Marcus Freeman and other coaches at Notre Dame or other coaches throughout the country. Then in his later years, they would have to come to his house.
Okay.
And Marcus Freeman would come down and talk with him. And he says, I will never give you advice on your job. I will never give you advice on how to build your business. I'll never give you advice on how to build your church.
Okay.
Never do those things. But if you ask, I'll give you my opinion. It's a big difference in advice and opinion.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So I'm going to give my opinion for all the people who are applying for these limited positions we have.
Yeah.
Limited positions. Don't make it about you.
Yeah.
Don't make it about you. And I think the same way I think we should do, Jeff, what I had to do to start broadcasting games.
Okay. Screen test?
Yeah.
Or air on air
absolutely
test.
right. Mix 102.9. Yeah. I'm there. I'm in the booth. You talk about difficulty. All right, I want you to spend the next 5 minutes calling a play. Record.
Yeah.
And you just have
to make it up.
Exactly right. Yeah. Just make it up.
Yeah.
I think we should probably do that just because there is a lot of on the fly stuff that happens. It's not how much football you know, it's how much football you can get through the microphone to the people home. It's about painting the picture.
Yeah.
And we're going to make it easy, as it's not going to be these games we're asking these new people to come and do aren't going to be video. It's going to be like a radio broadcast. It's going to be audio only.
Right.
So that takes so much stress off setting stuff up.
Correct.
Right. That's a lot of pressure to get everything set up.
Especially when you know somebody sees it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's a little different radio. So the setup will be easier.
My go-to is split backfield.
Shotgun split back.
Right. Especially when you say, you call it, I got to go. And you just walk off. And I'm like,
Sometimes. But that should be a feather in your hat, because that means unbelievably the trust I have in you to do that.
Oh, sure. And I think people they know not to take me too serious when it comes to college football.
So when we're doing this, and we want people, and we're going to do radio broadcast via Facebook, YouTube, with their own networks for this. But I want you can know as much football I can really get into X's and O's because I love it, right?
Sure.
I'm talking down to feet positions on certain plays. Why a lineman would do this? Then why do you bring a guy in motion? Is it just a check motion? Are you just looking to want to see what the defense does when you bring this guy in? I can get into any of that you want to because I love that.
Yeah.
But I don't, because it's so hard. Your job is to paint the picture to Meemaw at home who can't make the trip, to understand what the grandson's doing, or how the play's going. And so simple the better.
Yeah. I think one thing that you do well that I think a lot of guys don't, I think some do, right? Mm-hmm. And the Bozeman guy out at
Jason
Southside, he does this well, which he worked with you many years ago. So I think that's where he learned it. But you set the tone. People at home, Meemaw wants to hear their kid if he's on the field and what he's doing, and you do that very well. So I think that's important to paint that picture. You say what color uniforms they're wearing, what if left to right on your radio dial. If we don't have video, we're doing it on the radio, and you're telling them, so they can kind of paint a middle picture.
Yeah,
you paint that middle picture. I think that's important.
I try to mention everyone's name. Because I think it's important that the people out there know that, hey, they're getting into the game, which is important.
It is important.
And you should want to talk about the program in general, but always keep it positive and never, ever, ever talk about injuries. Don't.
No, you can't say it. I mean, will turn the camera away, or we may say pray for, you need to pray for this young man.
And it's okay to say, hey, so-and-so's hurt. Upper extremity, lower extremity, but you don't get into the details.
But you also, and I see Daniel Harper's comment, and I do agree with it. But
what do you say?
And some of it, I don't know. But I mean, when you're calling a game, it's a 3-hour game. There's only so much content that you can put out there, and so much as far as the game. You do call what's on the play, what's going on the play, what's happening on the sideline. So my job is to keep an eye on everything that's happening. Mm-hmm. I do follow up with what your call on the play is, but be my eyes and ears. What's going on out here on the field? What's happening on the sideline? There's a ruckus down here. The kid come off the field from the last series and did a bad thing. Is he being coached up? What's happening over here? What is his reactions on the sideline? Those types of things. But also there's times when you're calling a 3.5-hour baseball game or whatever, and there's a lot of stuff going on that you've got to fill that time with, And sometimes you do have to talk about what happened last night or what happened on the baseball field or
in a
the
blowout?
football field or the golf course. Or
blowout?
It's hard.
Man, it's
hard.
It's a tough broadcast.
We've been there on those blowouts.
Much rather it be a close game, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to down in distance. We're on this hash right side of the field where everyone's at.
Yeah.
Calling the formation. Hey, the defense is doing this. Looks like they're shifting to this, or it's a cover two. What's the quarterback thinking? Looking at the
I
deep
like how
safety.
you do it when you tell people why.
Yeah.
Why did this guard pull? Why did the safety shift down? Or
Well, I try not to because a lot of people don't understand, don't care.
Well-
but it's so hard. Everything we have to do in the play and give the score every minute or 2 minutes.
they do when the ball's thrown on the back end and the safety had come down before the play.
Right.
So it's all bait and switch.
Sure.
Right. So
A lot of eye candy
you
there,
do that
but
really well.
it's not easy being a broadcaster. Everybody thinks they can do it. How about trying to broadcast a game and you have equipment failure or internet issues, or they sent you the other team sent you the wrong roster, or they don't send you a roster,
and you make up their kids' names.
Then we've done that.
I mean, he has literally used the entire roster for San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, it's
for
great.
It's
great.
Names before.
So we're excited to be doing some more things, but just please keep that in mind, people.
Yep.
If you want to be part of this, it's not about you; it's about the team you're covering. But thanks for everyone who's sent in applications, though.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to decipher all of that. How do you narrow it down? But it's going to have to. They're going to have to watch plays on mute and go through that play. You know, like
gotta do a screen check. Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, so what's going on in the world of Jerry White today?
Man, it's one of my favorite months of the year when it comes to sports because I am an NFL draft junkie.
Sure are.
So we're 16 or 15 days away from the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. We got the Masters this week, which good as it gets. We have baseball back. MLB baseball is back. So it's an absolute fantastic time if you love sports.
Speaking of the brawl last night, but it really wasn't even a brawl.
Yeah.
I mean, Jorge Soler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
he can hit the ball,
which was our 2001 MVP for the World Series.
Was it that far back?
Yeah, I think it was 2021.
Oh, okay.
2021.
Good Lord, I didn't realize
he's
he was
really
that old.
No, he's really young. 21. He was 21, and he was the MVP for us. So, I mean, he knows a lot of these guys on that team, and it was tough. And Lopez and him Soler rocked him, hit a home run, right? And then the next time he came up to bat, Lopez hit him, and hit him on his, kind of on his hand. So it was kind of a, And then the next time he came up to bat, he threw it up over the catcher's head. It really wasn't even inside, wasn't close. But it was obviously way above the umpire and the catcher's head. So walk me through this thing real quick and tell me what should have happened on this play. On this.
They square up. Soler and Lopez are grown haymakers. They're going after each other. Soler is finally tackled from behind as the Angels and Braves are all out onto the field. That came up out of nowhere.
He's got the ball in his hand and slaps him on the side of the head with it.
Pitches were high and in after he get yet another homer off Lopez. And a fight broke out.
Let's go watch him.
Here comes Soler.
It's so funny.
I mean, he runs out there and stops and squares up.
I'm surprised he didn't throw his shoulder out.
And Walt Weiss is the one that brings him down, it looks like.
Nice tackle.
Yeah. And then look at that.
Look, it's so funny. Now
Golly.
When Mike Trout squares you up and you realize just how big of a human being Mike Trout is and just jacked, the pitcher was done fighting.
Yeah, you slow down, man. You slow down.
The pitcher was down at that point.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Daniel, yeah. There's and I really never try to be critical to other broadcasts, because I know it's a hard job.
Oh, now I see where it's going at.
Yeah,
we talked about that too.
Yeah. So sometimes it's bad, but we try to not talk negative about other broadcasts because we know how hard it is. But
And I don't think he is either. I just
Hey,
no.
you better. You got Coach's mom on.
Ms. Hawkins, how you doing? She's on. She's watching.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Can't wait to get him in here.
Oh, she said she used to listen to our broadcast with Etowah. She misses that type of broadcast. It definitely takes the type to be able to do it well. Thank you.
That's awesome.
We miss being there. No question. I'm very excited to talk to your son. Maybe this week.
I hope so.
I messaged him last night. He'll get back with me today. I'm very excited to get him in and to see everything he's got going on. They have Meet the Devils Friday.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
He's bringing new energy. He's bringing a new hype to Atala, man, and I'm for it.
So tell me on this fight real quick. We'll go back to Etowah.
It wasn't a fight.
Tell me, why did the catcher not do his job?
Easily. He doesn't like your pitcher.
You think that's why?
100%.
You don't think it's because he was scared?
What?
I mean, Solar is a big.
You got
dude.
catcher's gear on. What's he going to do?
That's true. That's true. But you watch him. He notices what's going on.
Look.
He literally
A
notices
catcher's
what's
job
going
is
on.
to protect your pitcher. Unless there's some issues there or I don't like you.
So you think they don't like each other?
I know the pitcher's not a fan of the catcher today. That's what I know for sure. Who's your catcher?
Oh gosh, he's a rook.
Well, it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, he's good. His pop up time is lackluster.
Yeah.
Some guys running on. They've been still on the pitcher too. Lopez has a slow delivery to the plate.
That matters.
So I mean that's tough on him. So tell me
being a rookie catcher.
What? Watch this.
Yeah, being a rookie catcher maybe.
But Lopez looked scary when Solar was running out there, and Solar though stopped and squared up.
That's where he messed up.
That's hesitation.
Yeah. But
so if
at that point he's like, okay, I'm here. I'm out here. The boys are coming in. I got
this. This is how it's supposed to work.
Here's Ventura.
Nolan Ryan, Ventura.
First, watch out. Look at this.
I mean, that's country.
Yeah. That's funny.
Jerry, that's a fight.
That's a fight.
So when you were playing at Etowah,
yeah,
did you guys have fights like that?
Sure.
You did?
Yeah, we had a couple go-get-ems.
Did you?
Yeah, but back in those days, we had those kind of fights during football practice.
We almost had one when I was pitching.
We hit Tony. You know what? If me or Mark or whoever was catching,
hey,
Tony's on his own.
Yeah, he's on his own. Let me tell you what Chris Nichols said to me.
Yeah.
When I went up to bat, we were visiting.
Yeah.
We were playing you guys at Etowah, so we're visiting. I'm always bat second, so I went up after Pat. Pat was on, and Chris said, "Hey, look, I ain't gonna do nothing because you're my friend.
Yeah.
But look, don't hit me. If you hit me," he said, I ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, he knew what was coming.
Sure.
He knew what had popped off before.
Yeah.
He knew what was coming. That was hilarious to me. And that's the only worry I had. I didn't worry about you guys because I knew you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew Chris. But
yeah.
But Chris would fight his cousin.
Doesn't care.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Care.
And when he said that, I went, okay, it's on.
You know it's good. And yeah, first of all, your team has to respect you. If they know you're
Yeah. So, what was the biggest fight you guys ever got into? Maybe even with each other.
We can't talk about it.
You don't have to say names.
There's still some statute of limitations.
So, were you
It was
with
different back then?
When you were fighting?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the time you guys went to Jacksonville?
Don't bring it up.
I'm going to.
Don't bring it
I'm
up.
not going to say
Diamond
nobody's name.
Dave's.
Diamond Dave's.
Yeah.
Chair. It involved a chair.
Window.
Quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Disrespect.
So that's all it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't somebody threw a punch first.
The quarterback in this instance could have escalated this sooner. He took.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Until it was, dude, we're outnumbered 20-2.
Golly.
But anyway, yeah.
I just you hear about that every time I drive by that particular building. I go, man, was it there or was it Brothers?
No,
it was Diamond Dave's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Diamond Dave's.
That's Diamond Dave's is no longer in business.
No, it's not.
But the building's still there. Well, it was in the square, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's in the square.
Yeah.
Is that where the pizza place is?
Man, they change stuff all the time now. Speaking of the square, you were at the Mexican place at the square? So it's right off the square. It's like, all right, if you're coming from Jackson, if you're coming past the library on the left.
Coming up into the square?
Yeah, into the square. You take the first little right, you go around, and you turn. You just keep going straight past where Diamond Days was.
Okay.
And you cross it down on the right. There's a coffee shop on the left, on the other block, but it's down here, the little Mexican
I
place.
don't think so.
Bro, it's legit.
Is it?
Really good.
Hey, I went to Cilantro's
Yeah, me too.
the other day.
Mhm.
I had somebody stop by the church that we know, and it may get in trouble, so I won't say his name, but I'll tell you later. Banging on the door, and I opened the door, and I had doors open, but he opened, and he said, "Hey, listen, I have a $10 gift certificate. I want you to have it. You guys do so much for the community." I didn't tell Faye. I just took it. It was for me. He gave it to me. So I went down there and I got the steak, the steak nachos.
Mm-hmm.
Out of this world, man.
It is.
Cilantro's is good.
So I got the chicken rice.
Heirloom tacos.
Oh, heirloom tacos. Yeah,
heirloom tacos.
It's fantastic.
Okay. I've heard of it. Yeah.
So I got their chicken crazy rice. So it's their rice. It's the grilled chicken cut up.
Okay.
Covered in queso.
Oh, that was on point.
It was.
Queso's good.
Yeah.
See, their service over there was really, really good.
Here's my only reservation.
Really okay.
And hope George is still on. You can contest. You will attest to this. I reached out to Joe Taylor, the mayor.
Okay.
Right during this, Kelly and I are going to swing in there and just
this exchange.
Okay. And looking. Joe, why are there only white people in this Mexican restaurant? I don't feel comfortable eating a taco from a white person. I'll be honest about it.
Really?
I didn't feel comfortable. It was great. Then as we get our food, we're pulling out. Joe's laughing. He said they must be on break.
You said George. You can answer.
Yeah, George can answer for this.
George, we still ain't had any of your tacos yet, man.
I'm just saying that
I don't think he can make tacos. I don't think he makes them.
he can.
I don't think so. He ain't brought them to us yet.
You know why? Because they never get to us.
Because by the time it gets here, it smells good.
It
just
does.
take them.
Everybody.
That's what it is.
But Cilantro's, you got to try it. Not a sponsor of the show, although they should be.
Georgie takes it. He eats it on.
In Rainbow City. It's the old Crystals building,
Mm-hmm.
right behind the ERA King Gotten Realty, which is always going to be King Gotten Realty to me.
Myra says that's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, I'm at a Mexican
That's
restaurant.
fair.
I want Mexican
It's
food.
fair. It's fair.
And I got pasty white South City people.
Are they?
I even asked, because I asked the dude, because the speaker wasn't working. So
they come out.
Yeah, this young kid came out, and I said, "Hey, it's our first time here. What's good?"
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, I like this." I said, "Well, where are you from?"
So you automatically start plotting on this person?
Well, no, look,
You gave him stank eye, didn't you?
a
You
little
crook
bit.
eyed him.
A little bit, because
you crook eyed him.
your opinion, if you're from Atala, right, your
Sure.
opinion is probably going to be different on food than if you're from Southside, or you're from.
You're racial stereotyping things. You are stereotyping Mexican restaurants.
Yes. I ain't going to eat at a hunky Caucasian restaurant. That's Cracker Barrel. If I want that food, I go to Cracker
That's
Barrel.
a meat and three, Jerry.
Yeah, I go to Cracker Barrel if I want that. If I want Mexican food,
Okay.
Hispanic food,
Fair.
I want it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And how do I say this correctly? And the worse your English is, the better the food.
The better the food is?
Exactly right. If I can't understand you, like when we went and ate at the beer and taco in Boaz.
Yes, dude. We
How
were
was it?
the only white guys in this place.
They're looking at us.
What are y'all doing in here?
Y'all immigration?
No, they did not.
That was the look. That was the look they gave us, right?
It was weird. What are you guys doing
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
We couldn't hardly understand nothing, but the food was real good.
It was outstanding. Nothing against anybody else, but the best street tacos I think we probably ever had.
Dime Coach in Del Rio, Texas.
Oh, that's way over there, way down.
Dude, the coldest beer. There's just something about beer and taco.
What are you talking about here?
when you and I went to eat at Beer and Tacos in Boaz
Oh,
after the golf
is
trip.
it called beer and tacos?
Yes.
I thought it was tequila and tacos. It's called beer and it's beer and tacos.
Beer and tacos, yeah.
Or tacos and beer.
Something like
well,
that.
Either way.
Anyway,
It's kind of like a song.
it really
yeah,
is.
okay.
Yeah. I can see it now, though.
Thank God I ain't.
So again, the food's really. I suggest you guys go try it out.
It's
and as Kelly and I,
we may go there today and do a review on it.
As Kelly and I were going around the circle, leaving, we got the goods, right?
Yeah.
We had the bag and we're pulling out. And there was a couple young Hispanic kids being dropped off.
So they're actually cooking the food.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
or
sure.
spicing it.
Yeah,
like doing the right spices.
It was good. Kelly got chicken nachos. And you get a great pork, and it was cheaper than Taco Bell,
bro. I drove out of there under. I spent $1.35 of my own money.
You had look. Yeah. Kelly and I spent just under $23
for both of you.
Yeah, for both of us.
And what'd she get?
She got chicken nachos.
Yeah,
with sautéed onion.
That's a whole plate full.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, mm-hmm. She still didn't eat it all. She said that twice, and I think I'm still in the refrigerator. But it's really good.
But you can't get beer there, right? It's drive-through.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Well, when I went to visit your church in North Carolina, we had that brew-through.
They didn't serve food.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah, they had like some pretzels and
really?
snack food. Yeah.
Wow.
Like you didn't go through there. You said, hey, that's the best brew-through. You need to go
that's
try
the best
one.
pretzel I've ever had.
Because they give pastor discounts.
That's not true. They may give discounts. I don't know about it. I didn't say it.
But yeah, hey, go try them out. It's a local business, Cilantro's in Rainbow City.
Yeah.
You know what else we got in Rainbow City now? Scoot on around, please.
Scoot on around.
That's your favorite mayor's scoot?
I enjoy scooters, man.
What's wrong with it?
I enjoy it. It's really good.
When
they're peanut butter crush.
When we were doing DAR, we're broadcasting DAR.
Yeah.
Coach's show
all the time.
Yeah, that was our stop.
Yeah.
Really good. Scooters right here, and it got the new turn signal lights here in Rainbow City now.
Which I think is fantastic. Everybody hates. Why are people hating on that thing? Mayor Taylor is on Facebook.
It's great.
Popping off on people, and I love it.
Well, if you're coming from our church,
that's not even the reason that stoplight's there.
Rainbow Drive.
It's going to be there anyway.
To go left on 77.
Yeah.
You can no longer turn on when it's green for the other way. You got to stop now. You got to stop. You can't go. It's a red light for you.
It's strictly turn signal only.
Correct.
Which makes sense.
So now, what I do, I just go down Sutton Bridge.
Yeah, why not? Bust a right.
It's like left.
Oh, you're talking about when you come out.
Yeah. When I'm leaving Rainbow City. Yeah. So
or even going into it though.
I hit the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cut through.
I cut through.
You cut through. So let's get back to that. I want to get back to your stereotyping.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're going to a meet and three,
what do you
look for in a meet and three?
White. I need white folks to do my meet and three. Well, I say that not necessarily white.
I'm going to say because.
Well, look.
I go to a meet and three because there's two things that I get there.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken livers, that's good. Meatloaf. One of the two. Then a meet and three.
Then you're going to Western Sizzling.
They got good chicken liver?
They do. And they got it every day.
But we're fried chicken liver people.
Yeah, for sure. Most people aren't.
I don't understand that.
What I like about these at Western Sizzling is they're not overly crusted. I don't like a ton of crust.
I like the texture of the liver itself.
Yeah. And theirs is Popeyes used to be fantastic.
Yeah, man. And they don't even make it anymore.
They don't even make it.
Or serve it, excuse me.
And they don't even have onion rings anymore.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like
it's been a minute since I went to eat lunch there.
It's been about 2 years since they had those.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
So yeah, I won't. So this kid who came out to take my order at Cilantro is backtracking. He's from Rainbow City, Southside.
Okay.
So obviously I didn't take what he thought was good.
You went with your own.
Yeah, because
he don't know what he's talking about.
No, he's a young kid. He's very Caucasian. Very Caucasian.
So he's from the Isle of Caucasus.
Yeah, he is. He's from Rainbow City, which takes him up a notch because Rainbow City people get up a notch for me. I appreciate Rainbow City people.
Okay. So if you're asking for tea, you would ask him?
Well, he did go to Southside.
Oh.
So lived in Rainbow City, but he goes to Southside.
So he'd be
that
Jack's.
will always be the case. Just saying.
Dang.
Yeah. So, but the food was fantastic. I agree.
What's your favorite meet and three? Not Rainbow City, just anywhere. What's your favorite? Is there even any of them around anymore?
I really don't do meat and 3.
or meat and 2, whatever. I mean, whatever they serve.
It's
Great Chicken in Rainbow City is at the Curry Cart on Thursday.
at the service station.
Yeah, I saw them parked.
I
So
haven't had
their
that yet,
chicken's
Coach.
good.
I haven't ate their Coach yet, but
What kind
I
of chicken
intend to.
do you get, Coach? I saw them open up. Matter of fact, I saw that they deliver. They're hooked up with Gas and to Go or
Really?
somebody.
You can pick up your curry cart.
They'll pick it up, bring it to you.
I'm going to try it there for sure, but like if I'm a meat and 3 kind of thing, I go to Sizzler.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, and I love getting their salad. I never eat at the Western Sizzler.
This lady told us
I get
the last time we were talking about food. She said these guys don't get out much. She dissed us about our food.
Ruby D's.
Ruby, where's East Gadsden in the old Jacks? Is that where it is? Next to the Shell station.
Oh,
I've been seeing the sign when we're
Okay.
coming home from church and people are going in. Open up. What are Jacks? Oh, it's Ruby D's.
speaking of,
I need to try that.
I'm trying to get this sponsorship. The Helms text me this morning
Yeah.
with the sponsor from this new business.
You mean Jet's family?
Yeah, Jet.
Okay.
You mean the Jet?
The Jet.
Yeah, the Jet.
Mhm.
It's the Jet.
The Jet.
Down from Lowe's.
Butter chicken tandoori.
You know, you didn't spell that right.
Butter chicken.
He texts.
Okay.
He texts.
Hey,
his dad.
I'm gonna take when Randy Weiss.
Oh,
bringing
says
his
go eat
food,
something.
I'm gonna take his
Coach
advice.
knows.
You darn
Coach
right he
knows.
does. Go ahead.
Any man with a head that big, you know, he can put some food away.
Coach, I'm sorry, buddy. I apologize on behalf of us.
It's a barbershop. It's called D's Cuts. I can't wait. This show brought to you by D's Cuts.
So
It's coming.
where are they?
Probably center. Hold on.
No,
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Yeah, hold
The Helm's gonna secure that for you.
on.
Is that where the Jet gets his haircut?
I don't know, man. He's next
His
level
hair
with
always
it.
looks
Look at
good.
this. I'm gonna pop this up. But look at this.
I know Jeff ain't cutting his hair.
D's Cuts, boy.
Come on, son.
That's fresh. That's fresh.
The cut? Whoever's getting that cut's looking
Yeah,
good too.
that's what I'm saying.
Is he putting a bridge on his head?
It looks like it.
Like a side of a bridge.
Go call Southside.
Let's go to South Side.
Rainbow City Bridge.
Southside.
Joe, give me the Joe Taylor Bridge.
Is it going to be called the Joe Taylor Memorial Bridge?
Not Memorial.
Not Memorial.
Yeah.
Joe Taylor Bridge.
It should be.
Not Memorial. We ain't memorializing you yet, brother.
So, why is it called the Southside Bridge? Because you have to get on the bridge to get to Southside?
Well, there's not more of it in Southside than there is in Rainbow City. Because
Yeah. I don't know. I'm asking questions.
I don't call it the Southside Bridge.
So, why is it the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of America? Who gets it? Who gets the naming rights? I don't know. Who gets the name rights for the bridge?
That's a fair point.
Tommy Tuberville Bridge? I'm saying.
That's cool.
I like
the Katie Britt Bridge.
I like KAPOW Crossing.
KAPOW Crossing.
I like that.
It can only go halfway.
Halfway, yeah.
because they ain't gonna let the name over there.
That's true. That's true.
Joey won't even let me come into City Hall to help record. I don't want to anyway. Oh my gosh,
This show is going off the rails.
that's hilarious. Ruby D's meat and 3.
We'll try that
we're
out.
gonna try that. All right. So, where's your favorite place to get barbecue?
It's not even a question.
So Pruitt's now, Lil Pruitt's. I don't know if the main Pruitt's, but Lil Pruitt's is they're not run by the same people, are they?
Yeah.
So did somebody buy Pruitt's?
I don't know.
Because I'm not stereotyping, but I think there's a lot of Asians.
They start seasoning the food better?
No, I only get the barbecue salad a little bit when I go over there, but
My favorite barbecue,
I said Asians.
without question.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Non-negotiable. Rack it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, rack it up in a towel.
yeah.
No question.
Man, that makes my mouth water.
So good.
My gosh. Well, all right. So we got Demon Slayer coming in at 1 o'clock. We'll be coming on. As a matter of fact, we're going to do it a little different today. It's going to be really cool. You're going to get to hear from Pastor Barry McDaniel up close and personal, right? And he's going to be sharing stories with you and be about a 45 minute broadcast. And you're going to get to hear some interesting stories. He sent me some of these stories, headings.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. I'm a little freaked out. I want a place to get good brisket. That's what Myra says. Well,
Oh, I'm telling you, Pookie can do it.
Pookie can cook anything.
Pookie, go see Pookie, rack it up right there in Atala. Y'all need to get him involved back in Etowah High School football. It's Nana's dad.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's my favorite lunch too. You go in, you get the big
$10.
barbecue, and you get a canned drink and a bag of chips. I get the plain chips because you take the excess barbecue sauce and scoop it on the plain chip.
Yeah.
So that's what you got to get, man. It's a great place to go eat.
Dude, that barbecue sandwich, it is
good.
Enormous. It's enormous. You say, I just want a regular barbecue. Local Joe's in Rainbow City has great brisket. They have great service.
Sure
at
they do.
Joe's too, man.
Sure they do.
Yeah, that's a good place.
But people ask me what my favorite place was.
Yeah.
It's Pookie's. I don't even think it's close.
I think it's good. But we had Local Joe's cater some stuff a few weeks back, and it was a bunch of food, and it was so good, man.
It always is.
Yeah, it was so
always
good.
is good.
Yeah.
We're blessed to have some really good restaurants.
I don't know if there's one bad mom and pop place around here that opens. Really,
The one thing I have to try is Little Bridge Pizza. I haven't tried it yet.
She said he is involved over there. He donates barbecue to him, so that's good.
Heck yeah.
Good.
Well, there was a time where he wasn't.
Oh, really?
I think he was disrespected a little bit. So
that's cold blood.
But he loves Etowah High School.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad he's doing that. That's good. I tell you, the place I miss is Bootsy's. I miss Bootsy's.
Yeah, me too. We spent so much time and money there.
What a fun place.
I'm not going.
It was even more fun for me when you were there with me. Thanks, Bootsy.
You're welcome.
Jared said, "I'm going to the kitchen. I'll be back
I'll
in
be
a minute."
back.
Oh my goodness.
I fixed my own drink.
Local Joe's is great too. I love Local Joe's. Yeah, it's good.
You just talked about that, didn't you?
Somebody just commented on there. It was Myra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for a talent night. He's doing it for a talent night. Donating barbecue.
Yeah, man.
How about that?
That's tomorrow. That's Friday night.
Friday night.
You going to it?
I'm not going. It was your birthday. Why do you keep trying to put that on me?
Because I thought you were going to be representing us there because
you keep putting that on me.
Because your wife is so big in the Italian school system.
She's out to elementary school.
What does that matter? You don't think them little babies ain't going to be running around?
Sure they are.
You got to get the little Blue Devils excited about the middle school
She's already
Blue Devils.
talked to David about making sure they come over there, continuing that tradition on Fridays with coming to opening doors and stuff. Those kids love when those football players
Coach Vice
come over there.
You do not put
Hawaiian spice.
You do
Is
not put.
Does it have
pineapple?
Does it have pineapple on it?
You can't put pineapple on a pizza. You just can't, man.
It's like you can't triple stamp or double stamp.
You can't.
You can't
do it. It can't be done.
No.
God, Randy, just when I thought you were
Hawaiian spicy. Are you serious? You really eat pineapple on your pizza? Tell me you're lying.
I've seen Councilman Vice.
He's not telling the truth.
He'll eat anything.
Oh. Yeah, that car line's popping. It's going through quick. Ellie she's throwing that car line down. She's got it record time now. It's like 10, 15 minutes. Just boom, boom, boom. Hundreds of students. She's
just throwing kids in cars.
No, man. If you don't have your car tag, I don't care if she knows you.
You ain't getting a kid.
You ain't getting a kid.
Isn't that the way it should be, though?
It's the way, dude. She told last two coaches before.
I would have told Coach
park that $80,000 truck, walk yourself in there and get your kid. You ain't got your sign up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it don't make no difference. And I want everybody to be like that. I wish it was.
I love it when she talks to you like that.
She does that every day.
I know. I enjoy it.
You better get dressed and get to work.
I'm here for it.